Good evening, everyone. Mrs Ramz out here. I have uploaded a video a few days ago of my Magadi day, which initially I really wanted to have a video on YouTube from my Magadi day. Okay, let me take off my glasses. Reason being, I always felt like it was a special moment in my life, and that's the first video I wanted to put up on YouTube, and I was able to put it up on YouTube, as you guys saw, from a Tswana girl to a vendor girl. So I just want to share about my journey of the preparations for the Magadi Day. So, guys, it's a very long story that I will try and cut very short. My intentions, let's start here, to upload YouTube videos. It's not necessarily about getting a following and so forth, but it's something that has always been close to my heart. I just want to learn, and I've been watching a whole lot of YouTube videos, and I've been learning a lot from couples, very young couples, and I believe I can also impart some sort of knowledge to people, and they can use one or two things that I have experienced and try and make things better for themselves. Yeah. So I don't always advise people to take the same route that I took when it comes to the planning and so forth, but I believe they can actually make it better by, yeah, by being more organized than I was. All right, let me just quickly close the door. Sorry about that. Okay, so my journey to the 3rd of October. So initially with my partner, when we knew that we are heading to a direction of marriage, I think we knew a year later after dating. So how we met, me and Mr. Ramz, I actually think when he's ready, we'll do a video of how we met. For now, I just want to talk about what happened during the preparations and so forth. So we knew like a year later, after being in a relationship, that we actually want to get married. We already had those conversations, and you could tell that the conversations were leading to, hey, I want to commit and settle down with you. Okay. So at that time, because I'm a very I don't know if I'm a perfectionist or what, but I really like structured things. I like to plan. I'm not about the life of this caught me off guard, I didn't see it coming, blah blah blah. I believe we can always plan on time so that we prevent anything from happening, any unforeseen circumstances. I know that even if you can plan everything to the T, but there are some of the things that obviously won't go your way. Okay, let's start here. I am saved. I love the Lord, and before everything else, this was sealed in prayer. Most of Christians will relate to this, that when we started having this conversation with my partner, that in a few weeks time he'll be bringing a letter to my family, and I spoke about this to my mom and my aunt. Those are the two people that I'm very confident that I can confide on, and even when a disappointment happens, they'll be able to handle it, and I won't feel ashamed that I've shared this and it didn't happen. So I set them down, told them that my partner has intentions of bringing a letter in a few weeks time, and as always, I knew that we are going to sit down and pray and seal everything in prayer. We had a 3 days fast and prayer, and we would have evenings of sharing amongst the three of us, sharing the word of God and praying, and we did that consistently up until the day of the lobola day. So I'm a firm believer in giving and tithe. I'll also share my journey of tithing, but I've seen how I've seen how God can provide for literally every need that you have, even the smallest of them all that we think, "Ah, it's just so petty," but He provides. Um, I really don't have a lot of friends in my circle. I just have a few people in my circle, but believe you me, God has brought people who, in a very short space of time, have played such a huge role in my life, and I'm so grateful that they were listening to the voice of God throughout this process, and it made my life to be so easy as I was planning for the Magadi day. So after we had sealed everything in prayer, we indeed received the letter, I think on the third day when we were praying. My husband brought the letter. My little brother had to go and fetch the letter, blah blah blah, cultural things that I don't want to go into detail about. And as soon as we received it, we obviously thanked the Lord that for believing that we already had an idea of this, that it's going to happen, but we didn't have a specific date or time or so. And we are so thankful that even after we sealed it in prayer, it just came on the third day, where we were giving thanks to the Lord about what is yet going to happen in my life and the gift of marriage. Yeah, so after that, obviously we had to have meetings with the family, and plan for the day. I always knew that I didn't want to have several meetings, because I had experienced how these meetings can just go south. I know it's a very sensitive topic, but it's very important to try and plan with not a lot of people, but it's also very important to delegate. I think one thing that I did that was a mistake was to try and handle everything by myself, because I had this thing of I can manage. I don't want to give anyone a burden. I can manage. I'm so good with managing my finances. I can manage this as well. But to be honest, as much as I would manage the money and all of that, because I feel like I'm good with that. But I should have delegated people to do certain tasks for me. And I only realized that, I think, the second of last day before the 3rd of October, on Thursday, when I was reminiscing and reflecting. I was like, oh my goodness, the way I'm so exhausted, the way I'm so anxious, the way I am so stressed. I should have assigned tasks to people, for the day. But it wasn't too late, because some of the things I was able to delegate to my sisters, to say, hey, I've already done this, can you please take over this? I've already done this, can you please take over this? So for the 3rd of October, I had a makeup artist, I had a photographer, and well, with my dress, I designed it and got it well in advance, so it was proper. It wasn't really a mission. My mother had drama with her dress few days before the 3rd, of which I try very much to avoid that, because I know how seamstresses can do their own thing at times, or at times you envision something or you see something on the picture, and then after they've designed it for you, it doesn't look good on your body. So we need to be considerate of a lot of aspects when we are designing something for ourselves, and it needs to be done well in advance, so you have a chance to redo it, Okay, guys. So, well, my mother had a drama with the dress and the outfit for the day. I was sorted with that part, and I'm glad I did it very early, and it was sorted very early. I think 3 or 4 weeks before. And then I didn't know what I was going to do with my hair. The photographer was ready and paid up before that already. The makeup artist as well was sorted. It was just a matter of, I wish I listened to her when she said, can I drive myself to a place and you pay for petrol? Guys, I know that I felt like there's just a lot of cars, someone can fetch her, but also people want to be in the moment on the day. They don't want to miss the little things, the little details of what's happening in their yard whilst they're busy running errands, or whilst they're busy running around collecting this and doing this for you. So I think if it's stuff that you need to delegate, it should be done the day before. And then on the day, things like a photographer charging you for their transport, it's good because they're gonna make sure that they get here on time. You don't have to stress about that. Makeup artist, pay the transport cost, because then you don't have to stress about someone collecting this lady on time and all of that. So I have learned that you just need to pay the transport cost, so that, yeah, so that you don't stress on the day, and you don't have to stress anyone in terms of running around on the day. Because also, guys, remember, a wedding is not about you and your partner, it's about the whole family. It's about actually both families, and everyone wants to be in the moment. They want to be present in the moment. So when you deprive them of those moments and delegate stuff, and at that time their heart and minds are so in that space, they want to witness everything that is going on. So I would advise that if it's something that can be done days before or 2 days before, yes, delegate people can go and collect and help you with that. But on the day, try and minimize those drive arounds and all of that. Maybe if it's something that you need to delegate, it should be like food and all of that, something that is still in the yard, so that they get a moment to come and witness whatever special thing, and yeah, continue with life. So good thing I also had catering for my in-laws, because I really didn't want the whole let's prepare, let's take 10 hours preparing the food and all of that. I really tried, guys. I really tried to have that whole thing of people must be relaxed and enjoy and be in the moment. I know that you can't get everything 100% right, but that I tried, even though we still had like people helping out with salads for the braai, but it wasn't a lot because we just had braai meats for the rest of the friends and family, and 2 salads, and yeah. But it was awesome, guys. It was really great. So have a checklist. I know that we think those are the things that you can have when you're preparing for the wedding, but also for your Magadi, have a checklist, guys. If you want a photographer, put it there. If you want a makeup artist, put it on a checklist. If you prefer having catering, put it on your checklist. Your outfit for the day, checklist. Your hair, decide well in advance. And what I've learned is that don't do any hairstyle, don't try anything new on your Magadi day. Don't, it's a no, guys. Honestly, I've seen it happening with my mom. I think my mom had more drama than I did, because she went to plait her hair on Friday morning. It was a mess because she tried a whole new hairstyle and she had to unplait it and go again to plait. When we went to collect the dress, she didn't like it. It was a mess. We had to have a plan B. Nothing was going right for that woman. But I've also learned that you don't try a new hairstyle on the day. You don't try a new hairstyle. You do what works for you. You do what you know, this works for me. So luckily I had hair already, and I had that hairstyle before, and I know how it looks on me. And even though I had it on like years back, but at least I knew that it's something that suits me. I can just rock it and be all good. So guys, I had a very simple hairdo. All I did was to I think I just had to, because it was a wig, yeah, one. So kwamele ukuthi ngiqhaqhe the day, or when was it, on the day? No, it was on a Friday. Yeah, and went to do my hair. And one thing also, you see, when it came to my hair, I was very disorganized. My hair and my nails disorganized. My appointments were late, and I couldn't do my nails where I usually do my nails. And two, my hair, I didn't know up until the last minute that I'm gonna do a certain hairstyle. So I just took a risk and went to the salon. Luckily, they did execute it well. They even helped me with my nails and so forth. Guys, the way it's so stressful, you end up going with whatever that will work for you, as long as you are able to get it out of the way very quick. And you don't want that it's very risky to do that, because what if you do it and it doesn't get executed as you desire it to be executed? So I would say your nails checklist, make sure you book that appointment a week or two before. Your hair, use your hairdresser, someone who knows what suits you, and also do a hairstyle that you know that works for you. Don't come and try something new on your wedding day or on your Magadi day. So I've counted catering, photographer, makeup artist, hairdresser, your designer, your nail appointment, yeah, and the little things, like, you know how we are as black people. We buy biscuits, we buy scones, we buy this and that. Make sure that you delegate someone for the collection, and it should be a day before and not on the day of the celebration. Make sure that you delegate as much as you can. And like I said, that make sure that those collections happen a day before. If there's anything that has to be done on the day, make sure it's done very early in the morning when nothing hectic is happening, you know. Oh, and I didn't count if you're gonna need a tent, obviously chairs or decor or whatnot, also list it down. Make sure it's ready. And yeah, so what happened again, it was raining hectically like 2 days before, and I had to cancel because I had hired a cloth stretch tent. Guys, so since I had a cloth stretch tent, I was panicking obviously a day or two before the wedding because it was raining, and we had to change last minute and get a traditional tent, of which it looked very ugly. It wasn't something that I had liked, but some of the things are just out of your control and you just have to go with them. So I would say also have a plan B, because I mean, you must be considerate of the weather changes. Have a plan B, list it down as well. Know who you're gonna contact, or know if you're getting your chairs and your tent from that supplier. Make sure that you're also gonna get an alternative on the day in case it rains. And also communicate that with your supplier, because at times they would just outsource it and give it to someone else. Make sure that on the day it's going to be present, and if they can't help you, find someone else that you know that if the weather changes, I can get this from this person on the day. You know, stand by nyana, you know. So yeah, that that's 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 that, guys. But what I've learned is delegate, get help. Don't try and do everything by yourself. And even if you can try and do most of the things, but make sure that anything that requires you to move around or that requires you to drive and so forth, you delegate it on, especially on day before your Magadi day. So, but overall, it was a very awesome experience. I'm so grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my family, the support that I received, and the love that I received from everyone. It was awesome. And I'm just so grateful to God that there was no moment where I felt like, oh my goodness, what's going to happen? And I ended up wondering forever. But God made sure that He provides. Guys, I remember I was at ShopRite on Thursday, and when I was like paying for the groceries and everything that we're gonna need on the day, I didn't have like enough money to get snacks and so forth. I was thinking, Lord, I thought this was enough, and hey, it's not enough. Um, and 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 just when I had that thought, see how God works, guys. I didn't even have to say it to someone, or I didn't even have to utter those words and say, "Oh my gosh, there's no money" or whatnot. I thought, I thought that I wish I had enough to be able to even get snacks for my people, because I'm wondering, okay, after we have lunch, what's gonna happen? We need snacks. We need. Hey, my friends supplied cool drinks for days. Batum, like that part of my life I didn't have to stress about. There was like cool drink overflow. Because my friends did that for me. It was so great. Um um Guys, I can count a lot of things that were done by my friends and that I didn't have to spend money on. The hands on saying I'm so blessed because those are the things that other people would have to like pay with their budget and so forth. But I know that some of the things were a bit out of what I thought it would be, but guys, God still saved me in so many ways. Like I said, that I had a thought when we were paying for the groceries that, oh, you know what, it's fine. You know, when you just had that thing in passing, I wish I had money to get snacks. And I thought, and then I got a call from a friend. Hey, how are you doing? Are you excited? Yo, it's very close. I'm so excited for you. Please don't be shy. What can I help with? And I was like, did that just happen? Did I just think of something and someone is asking, what can I help with? Yeah, so that's the God that we serve. And then snacks were provided just like that. Dessert was provided just like that. Cool drinks were provided just like that. So, yo, wow. I'm very grateful for the amount of support, the love, and yeah, I know that other people, guys, are not that privileged, but like I said, that you can do it. You just need good planning, and don't listen to your partner when he says, wait, let's take it slow. Wait, we're gonna do this. Guys, hey, when the day comes, it's on you, babes. It's on you. You must be prepared. You must know what are your in-laws going to eat. You must know what are your people going to drink, blah, blah, blah. You must know where they're going to chill. Is the shade there? Are there chairs? And so forth. Is the meat for the people to eat? So if you already having those conversations with your partner, I would say start saving. Start saving, and make sure that you at least have about 10 or more thousand rand to prepare for people to come and celebrate with, especially when it's a celebration, not when they're coming for the first time. When they are done with the lobola and you're celebrating and all, make sure that you are prepared, well prepared for that. The moment you start having those conversations with your partner and you can tell that you're heading to that direction, save that money, babes. Save it. Save it. I'm telling you, save. Save. At least have 10,000 or more. Yeah, so yeah, that's all I wanted to share about my journey, and overall it has been awesome. Okay, let's show you guys the ring. Everyone is asking me, hey, when did you get this? So I think I got it a week later after my lobola from my partner. It's a very nice rose gold simple ring that I love. It's just going to be on my finger for a few months. Yeah, so overall, guys, it was a wonderful experience. I got to be in the moment on Saturday. I know the stress levels were very high in the morning and all of that. My sleeping patterns were very much disturbed. I think it's because I was trying to add 1, 2, and 3, and 4 together. But if you can get a planner even for your Magadi day, do that, please. Get a wedding planner or get a Magadi planner. Since I'm experienced, I'm available. I'll just charge you like 500 500 for assisting. But yeah, honestly guys, I'm available for an advice. And yeah, overall it was a very wonderful experience. I enjoyed every single moment, and I am grateful to God that when I prayed, my prayers were heard, and today I've got a life partner. And I don't take it for granted, because it's such a rare thing for other people. They desire to have partners that they committed to, and when that part of your life has been sorted, you really need to be grateful for it, and I'm definitely grateful to God. So that's all I wanted to share, guys. Hopefully one day I'll be able to do these videos with my partner. I know that he doesn't like this whole channel thing and all of that. I'm also trying it. Let's see where it takes us, and hopefully he'll be sold one day to join me, and we can explain how it all started. And yeah, within a space of 2 years we tied the knot. Yes. So I'm a vendor bride, Mrs Ramz honey.